our school year. Tonight we get congratulated and praised for all of the good work and goals we've achieved during this year. However, I was very surprised when Mr. Blue asked me to speak here tonight. Being myself, I wanted to say no. I mean, speaking in front of hundreds of people isn't really something I like to do that often. But then I thought about it and I realized speaking up here in front of all of you today is a huge honor. Middle school is often known as one of the hardest times of your life. It's the 3 years when kids start to grow up and don't realize the bad choices that they're making. With everything happening socially with friends, it's very hard to focus and do well in classes. However, with amazing teachers that we have here at Monte Vista, they make it possible. Coming from a public school, I have had the chance to experience different types of teachers and their motivation towards students. Monte Vista teachers don't just teach you and hand the homework to you. They enjoy explaining and helping kids out. Teachers here want their students to do that. Without them doing this, we wouldn't have the great education and knowledge we have today. All of the teachers I've had at Monte Vista for the past 2 years have taught me so much. For example, from Mr. T, we learned how to analyze and write essays. We even had a chance to write our own novel. However, one of the most important things he has taught me throughout class is to pay attention and to not talk. From Mrs. Self, we learned so much about history, from the Revolution to slavery to Irish immigration. Another amazing experience that came with this was the DC trip. It was not only a trip where we got to see everything we learned about, but also a trip where we got closer as classmates and friends together. Thank you, Mrs. Self, for this. Mrs. Richards has taught me so much over the past year about science. Not being a big fan of science myself, I was a bit skeptical about her class in the beginning of the year. However, Mrs. Richards enriched our learning with many labs and explanations over why things worked like they did. Overall, though, one of my favorite things about her class was that whenever we walked in, she always had a smile on her face. It not only brightened up my day, but also the whole class's day. Mrs. Meyer has also taught me countless things in the Bible. Not only did I learn to worship God through music at chapel, but I also learned more about God. I will always remember a certain verse she showed us. This is Romans chapter 12, verse 1. Therefore I urge you, brothers and sisters, in view of God's mercy, to offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. This is your true and proper worship. For weeks and weeks we talked about this verse and what it meant. It isn't just a regular old memory verse to us, but a verse to live by. I really believed it changed a lot of our hearts, including mine. Yet overall, everything we've accomplished as students over the past few years wouldn't have been possible if we didn't have the teachers we did. 180 days is a long time. Yet every day during the school year, teachers put in hard work and dedication into their students. They worked late nights and early mornings, planning out how to teach us. Despite what many students think, teachers want us to do well. They want us to succeed in our middle school career. They don't get enough appreciation for everything they have done for us. So I would like to thank all of the teachers and staff, as well as our parents, for helping us succeed and do well this year in school.